Hi, I'm Randy Alvarez. Welcome to this week's Randy Alvarez Marketing Report. It's also a video blog, okay? And if you like some of these, I have some loyal followers, okay, of these. Send it to a friend. Tell a friend about it. Activate that law of attraction, reciprocation, doing something good for somebody else. A few announcements, though. We're still hot. We're still busy. People are still watching TV. Today's about social media marketing, by the way, because word of mouth is more important than ever, okay? But I want to talk about Texas Smiles. Now, they're one of the busiest practices, undisputed busiest practices in America. And I got an email on my Facebook the other day from Dr. Arturo. Arturo's his first name. It said, Randy, the Wellness Hour is still our #1 source of the way we do business. Dental implants. We always say, there's 3 guarantees in life, death, taxes, and dentistry on the Wellness Hour because, people seem to do very well. It's a great platform. In the same way, Facebook and Twitter, those are platforms to build your personal brand. TV is still hot, $100 a half an hour, oftentimes. It's just another platform. Okay, so it's still working. Business is still good. I got to tell you something else, because a lot of you are out there collecting negative evidence. You're calling your friend, hey, is it slow over there? Yeah, it's slow over here. Get off of that. Think positive. Be positive. Develop. It takes practice to get a positive attitude. Positive attitude, I'm going way off script here, okay? But positive attitude is something you have to develop. So for example, with me, I kind of gain a little bit of weight. I lose a little bit of weight here and there, but I'll eat well for 5 days, lean proteins, low glycemic vegetables, but then I may have, some chips, and then I end up having some pizza, and then I write the day off, and then I'll have a beer, or then I have, just garbage, and then I'm going, okay, I'm writing this week off. Then I start feeling tired. I'm not sleeping as well. I'm not as motivated. All of these things happen, okay? Because I put bad stuff into my body. Well, if you put in bad negative news into your head, you're going to manifest the same things that happen when you eat poorly. Bad attitude, not sleeping well, negative, low sex drive, bad memory. These are all the things that the anti-aging people talk about. So look, not only do you have to put positive things in your brain or nourish your brain with positive stuff. Look, this is basics, but I'm here to tell you, you got to do it. Put in positive stuff, okay? Garbage in, garbage out. Put in good stuff, get good stuff out. Same thing in your mouth. Put in good stuff, you're going to get good stuff out. You're going to feel better. You're going to have lots of energy. Okay. Next week, are you ready? Or in a couple of weeks, I have Facebook guru Rita Zamora coming in. We're going to interview her right here. She's hot. People are talking about her. And I even talked to her. And I said, Rita, how much could we actually do with our Facebook? And she starts rattling on. I don't even know what she's talking about, okay? But I believe her. I know her because she's got clients and they love her, okay? She's going to show you how to maximize your Facebook. Her Facebook, it's like a big website. I mean, there's so many things going on. It's exciting. The only thing I don't like, I think, is a picture of her and her dog and her wearing a baseball cap as far as her, picture. But, we could change that. Okay, so Rita Zamora is coming up next week or the next couple weeks. You got to look for that. The other thing is video blogs. Video blogs are sizzling hot. That's what this is a video blog. All it takes is a few people. Maybe they like it, maybe they don't like it. They send it to a friend. Every one of you should be doing a video blog. WordPress is free. In fact, the new video players, those are free. We're going to show you how to do it. We're going to talk about that with another video blog genius, Lloyd Gower. This guy knows his stuff. It's coming up in a couple of weeks. I think we're trying to get him in here next Friday, but he's in such demand, it's tough to get him. So that's going to be Lloyd. He's going to talk about how to get a video blog. You can do it with a simple little camera, one of those HD flip cameras, load it in your computer. There it is. One of the most successful, most viewed, in fact, #1 most viewed wine blogs in the world. The guy claims he shoots it sometimes on one of these little flip cameras. It's not about lighting, okay? It's about content. That's what it's about. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at a few notes over there off to the side. Training. I have a few weekends left. We're doing on-site training. With all the money you spent on advertising, getting people there, with all the money you've trained on, spent on getting them in on the phone, on phone trade, with all the money you've spent to do those big cases, okay? What are you spending on how to handle them once they get there and then they want to think about it? We got to get in there. I got to get in your practice. You got to call me and let's do an on-site training. We'll write incoming call scripts. We'll talk about overcoming objections. You got to do it. I mean, you got to be able to do it. Here's another thing we have to do. Everybody's trying to get their rankings higher. You're still not sending me your articles. Send me those articles. It's funny. I asked last week on my video marketing report, I said, send me the articles. I even wrote it down. Send me your articles. Send me an article, some twist on liposuction. Not the standard, vaser liposuction, laser liposuction, because I need that too, but that's already taken. I'm not going to fill my site with a bunch of similar material. If you have a twist or a take or some philosophical life lesson about the procedures you do, send it to me, because I'm going to post it on my website. Google's going to see it. You're going to be able to put it on your website. Content is king. Let me tell you something. Every book I read, I'm always reading a book. And this new Crush It book that all of you have to get, Gary Vaynerchuk, he talks about content. Now, we all know content. Just like we all know we should eat good fruits and vegetables, organic and lean proteins. We all know what we should do, but we're not doing it. But good content is king. So many guys out there and gals are calling me and they're saying, you know, Randy, I've got this new web project. I'm going to have this web television show. If it's not good, it potentially could make you look bad. Your personal brand is at stake. Your reputation, your legacy is at stake. Before you put video on the web, you better look for, unless you're just an absolute natural, okay? You better look for some kind of a media coach that's media coach more doctors than anybody in the world, and get their advice. That's our specialty. Video on the web, that's where it's going. I'm sure in the next 5 years, 10 years, you won't know the difference between whether you're watching your TV or the internet. It's all going to look the same. In fact, the TV, my monitor right in front of me right there, that you know, that's got plugins to where I could be on the internet, I could watch TV. It doesn't matter. I mean, and then you have you know, the future is going to be this 3D. So my hands are going to be coming right at you. Okay, so that's this week. What I want you to do is send me your article. I'm going to give you a link back to your website. You're going to give me a link back to mine. Okay, we got okay, listen. The king of all social media, the guy kind of like, you know, in the Wine Spectator, if they give you 95 points, that's big, okay? And then you've got Parker, who if he says your wine's 90 points, that's big. You know, Car and Driver makes you Car of the Year, that's big. Well, Dan Hinkle has come down from the heavens of consulting and said, Randy, this guy Kendall Lang, the guy that you interviewed just 2 marketing reports ago, and by the way, on the left side of this column are all past marketing reports, and it's, and I'm going to put his contact information at the bottom. This guy, for very low price, is going to put you on 400, I think 350 or 400 social media outlets. That means that what Facebook is here, you're going to have Europe's, Australia, etc. Okay? Well, what does that mean? It's just another, we're going to get you on, maybe not ranked number 1, even though my clients are getting this already, but on the first page of Google. Everybody, in fact, the books I read, if they promise you first page on Google, they're lying. I don't know. I'm seeing it happen. But Dan Hinkle, in fact, he runs Nobel, he's the, you know, I don't know, he's got a big title, Nobel Biocare. But one of the things this guy does is he studies I mean, people are all, because it's a $1 billion company and everybody wants his business and they want his stuff and they want him to review their stuff. And he just gave a 2 thumbs up. He said, Randy, I'm going to tell people they need to do this because ultimately for selfish reasons, he's going to sell more dental implants. Okay. But the number at the screen, you got to call this guy. He's in high demand ever since Dan Hinkle gave it the thumbs up. Okay. That's this week's report. Now, send me your questions. Send me your comments. Send me your blogs, send me your articles. Visit getstarted.tv. That's this week's report. We'll see you next week.